Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, I go through the latest 3.10 patch notes. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members for all of your support. In particular to my two latest patrons, Rathium and Nate the Great. Thank you guys so much for the support. All the links are below if you want to help out further. So, Alpha 3.10.1 hit the PTU. This is the public test universe, not the live servers. I am very happy that they are quickly beginning to fix the 3.10 build, as it was kind of a bit meh when it first came out, and many players are having a lot of issues, in particular connection issues like 16Ks and 10K issues and 30Ks, so hopefully they can resolve as many of them as possible. So, for feature updates, starting with the AI, they have added the updated bartender and patrons to rest stop bars, which is the space stations, which is good to hear. For gameplay, they have done some new ship targeting UI updates. Number 1, they have added closure rates for ships that are targeted. Number 2, they have added reticle and pip animation indicating fire solution. And number 3, they have removed outline effects from targeted ships. Not sure if I like that one or not. The first one, the closure rate, I wonder if that's to do with your distance from the target to you. We'll have to give that a test out on today's stream. For ships and vehicle updates, they have reverted the Banu Defender back to its normal default setup and added manual interaction to the internal doors of the Avenger series to help players logging back in and not being able to get through the doors. Thank God for that fix. Forever I was getting stuck in the back of my Titan when I would spawn in. Now we can open and close the doors as we see fit. Perfect. For weapons and items, they have temporarily converted tachyon weapons into normal energy cannons. I guess their distortion damage isn't quite ready yet, and there must be some issues with the Defender because, as I say, they've reverted back to the normal default setup, so things must not be very smooth with the Defender. So for bug fixes, there are 20 bug fixes, so do grab a drink and settle in. Locations should no longer stream in slowly. This is what kind of causes players to fall out of the space station or whatever when they get out of bed. It's the space station not rendering in quick enough. They have fixed the issue that was causing the ROC, the Greycat ROC, to not pick up every mined gem with the tractor beam, and the ROC storage should now show the correct amount of minerals to the nearest decimal point. Some good fixes there for that vehicle. Mineable resources should no longer move when they are hit by a vehicle. Switching undersuits with leg armor attached will no longer place a sidearm or utility item between their feet, which I have noticed a lot. They've fixed an ATC issue which would autopilot a ship back to the spaceport before exploding. That's a good fix. They've fixed a multi-delivery mission to have all 3 drop-off locations. We only have the delivery missions, the multi-drop-off and pick-up delivery missions, so if they're bugged, we're kind of screwed. They've fixed an issue causing bartenders to get stuck when picking up dirty glasses. The upper and lower Caterpillar turret seats should now have collision. Equipping weapon attachments via inner thought should now no longer leave the item in the player's hands. In the 890 jump, the set preferred ICU should now be visible without needing to lay down, plus 5 client and 5 server crash fixes. So a lot of good fixes there. Some very important ones as well. Let's take a look at the current known issues. There are only 14 known issues, so they are decreasing. Global chat is still unavailable in the visor HUD. Hangar doors remain closed once a hangar is assigned. I personally feel like this is a real problem right now. Anytime you want to go and land, the hangars just won't open. So you can't land, you can't sell anything you've mined, you can't sell your goods. It's a bit of a problem, bit of a blocker really. The AI ships still appear to desync. Player ships can still be displayed as unknown when trying to spawn them. Cracked mineable rocks can still vibrate. Area 18's nav marker is still showing the plaza and not the spaceport, and legally landed ships may be impounded, plus a few more which are the same from previous patches. So I am glad that they're now cracking down on the bugs from the initial release. I really hope that they add the previous missions back in ASAP, as we are very limited to what we can actually do in 3.10. It feels very empty, and hopefully with a 3.10.1 or 3.10.2 or whatever patch they are working on, they can fix that. We will be jumping into the P2U today on stream, and then we may check out the live build again later on, but I am hoping that we can have more missions and get back to playing the game more thoroughly. Anyway, make sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with Star Citizen's development. Also, tick that notification bell if you want to be notified every time my videos go live. If you can do me a big favour and hit the like button, it does help the channel out. Big thank you to my patrons and channel members again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.